Today we're going to be reacting to how cheaters helped Peterbot beat Clix in FNCS. Now this video is made by Timmy FNBR, who makes some amazing Fortnite documentaries. I will leave a link to his channel in my description below, and let's get into the video.
Clix and Peterbot just went head to head in the greatest battle in Fortnite history.
Fortnite history? Let's go. Was this online or offline?
This past weekend was the FNCS Grand Finals, where millions of dollars and qualification spots for globals were on the line. With so much to win and even more to lose, this tournament could not have been more intense.
Oh, dude, they were so close, bro.
60th FNCS watching across all the regions, bro, and this might actually be one of the most intense finishes.
Today, I will be covering
I wish I would have watched it, but I was working,
the drama, and even cheating accusations against Peterbot and his team after they won the event.
They're getting perm banned. I should have said that now. They took money to land on me that game, so I'm getting them all perm banned. Suck my
But before we talk about the finale of this Grand Finals, we need to talk about all of the things that happened leading up to FNCS and why it was so intense in the first place. Unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know that Peterbot and Clix are two of the biggest names in Fortnite. And if you're a fan of this channel, you've definitely seen at least one or two of my videos talking about these guys. So I'm not going to go super deep into their life stories or anything, but I am going to talk about why the tension between their two teams were so high.
Oh my God!
But if for some reason you don't know who these guys are, I will describe each of them in one sentence. Peterbot is a record-breaking global champion, and Clix is easily the most loved and famous streamer and pro player of all time. However, despite playing for over 7 years now, Clix has never won an FNCS, and this season he was determined to change that. However, one of the main things that Clix would have to overcome to win that coveted first place title was Peterbot. So in order to prepare for this tough task, Clix had to find himself a dynamic trio that would have a chance to beat Peter and his trio. Clix would end up teaming up with Higgs, who is also known as Batman Booga. Watch this! Watch this! And Yamzo.
Yamzo's good too.
I have a crush on Clix's girlfriend.
The three of them worked incredibly well together, and although none of them have ever won an FNCS, they were three of the most decorated players in Fortnite history. And to prove to the world that they had a chance of beating Peterbot, they even broke Peterbot's 12-win streak in divisional cups leading up to the event. What that means is that Clix's team was the last team to win a divisional cup going into the FNCS, showing that they were a team to be reckoned with. But as you and I know, what leads up to Grands doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, it's all about how you perform in these 12 games where anything could happen. So without further ado, let's jump right in and talk about all the craziness that went down, including some very serious cheating allegations against Peterbot's team and a couple others.
Which still haven't been proven.
Flipping the script from my old ways.
They won. Oh my God!
What's going on, everybody?
Still,
welcome.
Fortnite.
This is the major 2 finals. It is that time.
I want 12 exciting good games of Fortnite. I want 1 point to really make the difference between 1st through 5th place all the way down that leaderboard. That's just my wish for the weekend.
Peterbot would end up going down early, but luckily for him, he was picked up, then falling yet again, this time to Reet's team.
It's Tony. They're the ones that got a little bit of that focus, but he quickly slows down, but he backtracks. Peterbot once again dropped down to 9 HP. They're trying to bulldoze their way into the box, but
he would have got that shotgun off
before he goes down to Reet.
And at the end of the game, the first winners would not be Clix or Peterbot, but it would be one of the other trios in this battle.
Booga threats and Rapid looking to set up this game 1 victory at 11.
Yo, the hardest fall off is definitely Booga.
Coop, and then the finish onto Reet in a big
It's gotta be. I haven't heard about Booga in forever.
With Peterbot and his team finishing in 5th place, it showed everybody that this Grands could belong to anybody, and Peterbot and his team are not invincible.
But big names appearing up there, right? I don't think that game ended the way the critics may have expected. Look at what happened up top, though. Peterbot tries to get active. He had to because he didn't have the mats, and he's found himself down to the hands of threats, but the payback is good for Ritual and Cold.
Once again, Peterbot would go down early because of his low mats, but both Cold and Ritual, his trio members, would end up saving the day, finishing off a 13 elimination victory royale.
Now here, ready to try to take game number 1, but they're going against Cold. They're going against against Ritual. 2 different mythic weapons in the inventory of Cold. The only blessing that they do have from down below is the lack of resources. When he drops down to the backside of the zone, Cold lands a good shot, opening up that opportunity. Ritual just trying to keep pace up above. There goes Visuals, he's down. There goes Braids as well. Cold and Ritual pull off the clutch to keep them alive.
Following this win, Peterbot and his trio were on top of the leaderboard, exactly where everybody expected them to be, with Reet, Cooper, and Curly slightly behind them in second place. Which begs the question, what was going on with Clix's team?
What was going on?
What?
No.
Is that?
Well, they hadn't exactly started as hot as they would like to, with the first game getting a 7th place 5 elim game and an 8th place 4 elim game coming in game 2. But game number 3 is where Clix would finally start to heat up.
Let's go.
From looking out back at him on the backside of the zone, that was perfectly played by him, but you see the 2 teams, the superstars on the low ground, back of zone, Cold goes down, Peterbot follows, Ritual left by himself.
I don't want him to like 3 hours in, honestly.
Lands on his teammate, but no, he gets taken out. Yamso with the side angle and the cleanup. Look at all the loot they managed to secure off of those 3 eliminations right there.
At the end of game 3, we would see a 3v3 between Clix's trio of Higgs and Yamso and Muzz's trio of Japko and Rise.
Well, gets a taste of that medicine there too.
That first one was a miss, but that's only going to be strike number 1. They use that as an opportunity to try to make their way to the front side of the zone, but Higgs goes down. Clix gets a knock of his own onto Yapko, quickly trying to box that one up, but he cannot get the loot. There is no time. Up above is Muzz. It's Yapko. They're trying to put the pressure on, but Rise goes down, bites off a little bit more than you can
Oh my gosh, dude, that was beautiful. That was actually beautiful. Holy smokes, Clix.
Let's go, Clix. Good shit, baby. 14 kills. Hell yeah.
CEO! CEO! Big Clix!
Clix's trio would come out on top, finishing off a 14 elimination first place in game 3. This was huge for Clix and his trio, and it launched them up into second place with 220 points. Game 4 is where things got really intense, because once again, Peterbot's team would not finish where they wanted, getting a 7th place with 7 eliminations. Clix's team, on the other hand, would have another incredible game, getting a 9 elimination second. This would really heat things up, because after the 4th game, both Clix and Peterbot's team would be tied for first with 310 points. At this moment, although it was technically possible for other teams to win, it seriously started to look like this FNCS was going to come down to Peterbot versus Clix, which, as far as entertainment, is probably the best case scenario. Everybody, including the Fortnite competitive account on Twitter, was on the edge of their seats.
Insane.
But that tie wouldn't last long, because in Game 5, Clix, Higgs, and Yamso would absolutely dominate.
Peterbot's ready, but misses the first shot, finds another one, finishes off Clix there, goes back to the zone, finds a flopper. This is going to buy him a couple moments, but is it going to be enough? No, it is not. And now we're up to the last few players.
We've seen them perform already on the day as a duo. They already got a victory royale under their belt, and both solos are just climbing higher and higher up. A situation didn't really expect, and now they're both into the zone. Poyo running around, trying to buy himself some extra time from second to third. Those extra points could be the difference, but he goes down. Elimination being gathered up by Yamso. The Jcabs are going off, but it's not enough. The first team to win 2 games today goes to Yamso.
Dude, if I would have saw this, I would have been freaking out.
Clix with a double win.
Clix's team getting a first place with 9 eliminations.
Dude, that's insane.
Would absolutely crush Peterbot's 5th place with 6 elims. But as you guys know, Peterbot is a GOAT and would not go down without a fight to round out day number 1.
He's not a GOAT, bro.
So going into game 6, the final day of day 1, he would do something that would have a lot of the Clixters angry.
Peterbot here trying to really take this game, this tournament, and put it into his own hands. And you can see Cold putting shots in from the side as well. So Clix is on the run here. No HP left for him. Little heal goes off for Clix there, but he is off. And Peterbot is hot on the heels right now.
And now we're getting it to end day 1. Frankie was right on EU. Are we not watching day 2 already? As Clix goes down, and they're letting him know it was us. It was second place. It was the ones that are on your heels. But they reboot into Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual territory over towards Crime City, and I think they have finally found them. Peterbot's been on the chase ever since that reboot, and now they seize Higgs.
How does he
probably
know?
knows this outfits, and they're just making sure
Oh,
that
the
this team
outfits?
has no chance at keeping that first place spot intact.
And then they're letting Cold and Ritual come back.
That's
Peterbot
insane, dude.
Puts down Higgs before the backup even arrives.
What
this
the
is
heck?
what we knew would happen. This is what we expected. Clix, Higgs, and Yamzo being set back so much.
They're actually
is going to
messed
force
up for
them
that.
into just, again, situations that they haven't put themselves in today.
No HP to regain. He's going to need a miracle as he spots threats. They're running out. He's trying to follow suit and goes down. No eliminations, no placement points, 0-point game to
That's some
end the
messed up
day.
stuff.
And yes, Peter went out of his way to do this, which, although is part of the game, definitely had a lot of people angry. Clix putting up 0 eliminations while finishing 21st meant that they literally got 0 points in their last game, which was a huge disappointment.
Dang.
While Peter didn't win this game, he did get a great 6th place with an insane 13 eliminations, which was enough to give him a 51-point
That's
lead going into
so
day
stupid.
2.
Second place, Clix, Higgs, and Yamzo. So again, they were kind of leading the pack for most of yesterday, but then in game number 6, as we mentioned, Peterbot decided that's enough.
I hate you,
I
Peterbot.
want to end the day in first place. So what I'm excited to see is kind of like the adjustments they've made coming into today, because we have 6 fresh games, right? Fresh mentalities. It's a brand new day. Anything can happen.
I was literally on my edge of the seat for all of day 2, and things were only going to get more intense. Game number 7, which was the first game on day 2, would start out very strong for Clix and his team. They would finish in 4th place and pick themselves up 10 elims.
No!
And with Peterbot's team going down early, finishing in 9th with only 3 eliminations, this meant that going into the next game,
Dude.
Clix was only 6 points away from overtaking first and beating out Peterbot. So with everything on the line, Clix went into game 8 knowing that this is where he needed to take over the lead from Peterbot if he wanted a chance to win.
Clix sees a refresh, gets the kill, he's got the siphon mats! They gotta look up, another guy drops onto them, another kill! Clix right here, another
Dude.
kill!
He's holding it solo. This is great for Clix. This is so good for Clix down below.
They're still alive. They're all on low ground right now, doing what they can, fragging out. Peter by himself, a solo on height. Top 6 situation, but 2nd place on low ground, fragging right now with 11 kills. Peterbot legacy game, chat. Peterbot legacy game.
Unless Pete pulled this to be the most legendary 1v3, bro. If he pulled this off.
He's securing the points here. He says you may be winning the war.
Oh my god.
Nah.
No.
Oh my God!
Nah, no way Peter pulls this off.
Don't do it!
Peterbot 1v2 against Yamzo and Clix. Okay.
No,
Good
come
shot
on.
by Yamzo. Oh,
Come on.
With another win in Grand Finals!
Oh my God!
And make it nice and
Clix
close, but
does
in the end,
it! Big Clix so
Dude.
This is crazy! This
I
is
didn't know I hate
crazy!
this.
You would think that this would give him a commanding lead
Yeah.
over Peterbot after they earned 113 points in just one game. However, Peterbot's game was somehow almost as insane as Clix's. Peterbot's trio would finish 2nd place
That's
and get 14
stupid, bro.
eliminations,
So stupid.
keeping them in the game. In fact, it kept them in 1st place, but the margin of victory was so small as they were only in the lead by 3 points now. This was literally anybody's game.
Literally,
In
it's-
game number 9, it was relatively uneventful as both Clix and Peterbot's teams would go down in 10th and 9th place respectively.
Okay, so they're just
However,
shitty.
Peterbot's team did get 5 more eliminations than Clix, which gave them a total of a 26
What is this, bro?
point lead
What is
going
this?
into game 10. But 26 points in this game format is basically nothing,
Yeah.
and one good game would put Clix in first over Peter. So going into game number 10, things were more intense than ever. And with only 3 games remaining, this was everybody's last chance to make big plays and try and move up the leaderboard. Unfortunately, however, this is the point in FNCS where a lot of people will start griefing. Players in dead last who have nothing to play for will start to grief
That's
players
crazy.
like Peterbot and Clix. And this is a constant issue in basically every FNCS, and fans were not happy about it.
They're just trying to get any grasp of attention. Genuinely. Doing this is not cool.
Because, you know, in those
Like, actually, it's losing. It's losers.
Unfortunately, Clix and Higgs would go down early, which left it up to Yamzo to finish out the game as a solo.
That's rough.
Nice. Oh my god. Good mats. Top 4. Nice.
Oh, bro.
Duo trio. Solo's in zone. I just heard him build. Nice. Good.
That's really good. He got second. That's actually insane.
Good.
Against all odds, Yamzo would solo clutch game number 10, getting second place and 8 total elims, earning his team 86
That's
points.
insane.
In the same
Yamzo's
game,
wild.
Peterbot's team would get 9 elims, but only finish in 5th. In game number 11, things would take an unfortunate turn for Clix and his trio. They would finish in a measly 7th place with 8 eliminations, while Peterbot and his trio would finish 4th with 10 eliminations. However, this wasn't an unsurmountable lead for Clix and his team to come back from. All they would need is for Peterbot to go down early and for them to have a good game. And speaking of games, it was time for the final one, game number 12. Everyone that even knows what Fortnite is was seemingly tuning into this game, as over 300,000 people were actively watching the Twitch streams. This game was going to be one for the ages and the record books, regardless of how it turned out. This had quickly turned into perhaps the most intense FNCS final game in history.
Dude,
Clix gets in with
I would be
baseball
so sweaty
bat.
at this point.
We
I
going
wouldn't be
in.
able to
We're
handle
swinging
it.
for the fences. A strike. Veer goes down. Yomzo up. Higgs still healthy. Yomzo goes down. It's just Higgs. It's all up to Higgs. The solo clutch.
Future, baby. No.
Wait.
Higgs.
They're above though. It's 1v1, no?
But he's
Yeah,
able to get the
1v1.
elimination.
Come on, Higgs. He's getting off. No way. No way he
Save
gets
the
it.
day. Get them back.
Come on.
into the-
This guy's trying to run it.
No
way.
On the other
He has no
side.
idea where he's at.
He's gonna hold on to that
What a
one.
risk.
Gets the revive,
Wait,
finishes
in
it.
the box.
Oh my God!
You guys need to get me up. You guys need to get me up now. Get me up. Get me up. Get me up. Get me up. Tug me. Tug me. Tug me. Tug me. Tug me. Guys.
Oh my god, I'm set.
Oh my god.
He hit the wrong thing, bro. He hit the wrong thing.
That was absolutely big.
He pulls
for
out the
Yamzo
big
to get
butts.
this.
He
Absolutely
choked.
big for Yamzo to get.
Oh my gosh, and they're right next to each other.
And Peter knows it's them. They have the thing. They have the thing. The vulture coin.
They're thinking about
Oh, and they know he just died in there.
Pete's only 20 above. This could be it right here.
And you know what they're trying to do? They're
Oh
22
my, they're
below
running.
now.
Wait, they're below
Swinging
still.
around and
Wait.
Wait, what?
They're trying to surge. They're ticking right now.
They might be feeling the pressure.
Yeah, they're 130 below.
Wait, Higgs might know this is Pete.
Wait, they're dead. They're dead. I'm on
Since the group stages where they went down to
Oh my god.
No.
He's 100% dead.
He's gonna get the kill. Oh my god. He up the
Oh my god, no.
I'm on the ball.
Wait, they have so many whites. They could just sit all day if they give Peter no damn.
The nearest team to them.
Oh,
Ritual,
Peterbot's
turning around, trying to
Oh,
get
dude, they got him down? I don't even know anything about this.
His
is
Cole
so
get damaged.
crazy.
Is Cole above? Is he getting tagged?
He's the clutch. If they lose this, Higgs sold the whole thing.
Did they finish the fight? Oh my gosh, wait, Cole's gonna go down too! Ritual's gonna go down!
Peterbot's team is down. Ritual goes down. 0 elims. It's a donut. 0 points. Wait, it pulls back. It pulls back.
Oh my god.
They didn't win this?
Over yet.
How do they not win this?
They just 2v3'd.
Clix's trio would eliminate Peter's trio in 20th place with 0 eliminations and 0 points. This was it. Clix's opportunity to finally win
Bruh,
FNCS.
what happened, though?
But that would be challenging because literally 30 seconds later, Clix's trio, Higgs and Yamzo, would go down, leaving the game in 19th place with only 6 eliminations.
How much were they down? No, they go down. Wait.
They could have won. They could have won that.
Oh no, they were just 11 points away.
Yeah. What? Wow. 11-point difference.
Dude, he was right there. He was right there.
Because Clix also went down so early, Peterbot was able to pull through and keep the first place prize.
Damn, dude.
But it was insanely close, with only 11 points being the difference between Clix and Peter's teams. But despite coming in second, Clix was incredibly proud of himself and his team, because this was the best he had ever done in an FNCS.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not be?
Not to mention, he got second place against Peterbot, literally the best player in the world. So he had a few words for the haters.
Everyone hating, saying we were gonna get top 3, suck. All 313
nice.
suck. Every single person who hated from the second, saying we're not even in the top 5, suck. NA comp report, self, everything about you.
After the tournament ended, however, Twitter absolutely blew up, and not for the reasons you might think.
Pay attention.
You guys think they do anything to the team in last?
Yeah, because I have 40 screenshots of them taking money to land on different people, so they're getting perm banned. I should have said that now. That team last place, I'm getting them all perm banned. Suck my.
Actually, for real?
They're all cheap, bro. You know they took money to land on Pete. They took money to land on me that game. Every single game, they were getting money to do either or.
Whoa.
Nobody was talking about the first place team. Instead, everyone was talking about the team who finished in dead last. Remember earlier in the video when I told you that Peter and his trio would have cheating accusations? Well, it's finally time that we address those. The dead last team was a trio consisting of Nitro, Jcabs, and Fallen. During the final few games, they were adding a ton of unneeded chaos to the Major's final moments. Not only would they land on Clix's trio to throw them off, but they would also be accused of feeding Peterbot's team eliminations and griefing the game to their heart's content.
There was a few times where Clix did get landed on, the team tried to fight him, they disengaged, but the times they dropped on Peterbot, Peterbot's team was able to take them down. And honestly, trying to be as unbiased as possible, it looked a bit strange. It did not look like the team
but they didn't do
playing to
anything
the
about
best
it,
of their
so I guess it
ability.
doesn't really matter.
Unfortunately, Clix is no stranger to situations like this. He's gotten griefed in tournaments before, including FNCSs like Major 3 last year. Unfortunately, it happens more often than it should, and Epic Games really needs to do something about it. A lot of people were arguing that these people should be banned because of the competitive integrity rule. This rule states that each player is expected to play within the spirit of Fortnite, and these rules at all time during any event or match. Any form of unfair play is prohibited by these rules and may result in disciplinary action. But despite griefing being a constant issue in competition, Epic seems to literally never take any disciplinary action. Of course, following the tournament, Fortnite Twitter flooded the griefing trio's replies, and they had to come out and make a statement about the situation. A lot of people accused them of even getting paid off by Peterbot to land on them and feed them kills. But Fallen claims that he was simply trolling in the leaked DMs that said that this actually happened. Fallen said,
"If y'all think I got money from people I didn't, I was literally trolling in all of those DMs, and even on stream, the tourney was literally all over when Nitro started landing as a solo. If I do get banned, nothing I can do at this point. I guess I trolled too hard when things started going bad."
Fallen's teammate Nitro says that he was trying his best to stop his teammates from griefing. I'm not going to read through all of this, and you guys can check these screenshots out and pause the video if you want. But at the end of the day, these guys were definitely at the very least trolling the finals, if not completely griefing it on purpose. I really hope that Epic realizes how toxic this whole situation was and figures out a way to stop it from happening in the future. Because at the end of the day, I truly believe we could have seen Clix win this FNCS and FNCS Major 3 from last year if it wasn't for people griefing his games. Regardless, this was definitely an FNCS for the history books. It was the best one that I've ever watched, and I am so excited because at the end of the day, both Peterbot and Clix's trios have qualified for the global finals later this year, which means that we will get to see them battle it out one more time. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below what you think of the cheating situation, and make sure to hit the subscribe button to watch more of my videos. And if you want to watch one right now, click right here on your screen so you can watch one more. Thank you guys as always for watching. I love each and every single one of you. Y'all are goats. You're the reason I can do this, and I'm so appreciative of you. I will see you in the next one, and for now, peace.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And if there's a video you want to see, let me know down in the comments below. Peace.